Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we're traveling with the Tram of Marseille. We are mainly going from La Blancarde to Joliette, and here on the map you can see our route today. We're starting with taking a look at these very interesting and unique trams that they are using here in Marseille. And now we can take a look at the interior of the tram, and as you can see they have quite uncomfortable seats, which is mainly due to vandalism and because they're easier to clean. But still the interior looks very nice, and also the exterior of the tram is looking very nice. These are Flexity Outlook trams of Bombardier, and they have been especially built for Marseille with an interesting design. And this design should resemble the meaning of Marseille as the biggest harbor city of France, and therefore the front of the train and their general look should remind you of a ship. So that's why they have this unique and distinctive look. The Tram of Marseille is pretty interesting because it is a very modern tram, but it is an old system. The network was opened in 1876. But as everywhere in Europe, trams were not considered to be important anymore in the middle of the last century, and slowly, line after line, got closed. At the end, in 2004, there was only one line left. But then they decided to reopen the network, revitalize it, and improve it again. In 2004, the last old line was temporarily closed, and at the same time they started with the constructions for the new system that opened in 2007. Since then, these trams here are operating on 3 different lines, and there are still plans to expand the network, and it all shows that this tram is now very successful again, even though it's much smaller than it used to be. The Tram of Marseille used to be huge, with a lot of lines also going out of the city with the longer tram lines, but at the moment we have 3 rather short lines, but they get enlarged now, and all of the trams that I were on were pretty crowded, so it seems like that this is a quite successful tram. Also the trams have been enlarged by 2 more cars since they've been delivered, as the demand is growing, which is also a good sign. And I did choose to travel by tram in Marseille because I arrived there by cruise ship, and I didn't just want to see the main tourist spots. And then it's always a great idea to take the tram, because then you get a better impression of the whole city and you see some parts of the city that are not too touristy. And so I got a quite good impression of Marseille, which is a quite beautiful city that has way more to offer than what you might have seen in my cruise video about Marseille, where I've just visited the main tourist hotspots. And that's why I would always recommend taking a train or a tram if you're on a cruise and want to discover the area a bit better and don't want to do an excursion. I personally like to discover places on my own, and then it's always a great idea to take a train or a tram. I'm now already on my way back to the Cathédrale La Mayor, which is where my bus was waiting for me, that brought me back to the cruise terminal of Marseille, and from there we will continue on in the next video with a Costa Fortuna again, on our way to Savona in Italy and back to Barcelona in Spain. But that will be the topic of the next video. Here you can see when this video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like or share the video link. And if you want to see more train and travel videos, make sure to follow, and I hope to see you in my next video.